Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, and tonight, the Arizona State Winds Band performs its final performance of the 2026 season right here at ASU Gamage in the heart of Tempe, Arizona. In fact, the group just finished wrapping up its final rehearsal before the event tonight. Can you still hear it? Can you hear the pages turning? Can you hear the collective chatter?
Is what? Timpani.
And if not that, then at least, can you hear music?
Make sure you don't move to the very end. Can we look at measure 17, please?
For me, what we do is really important because it gives students the tools that they need to realize their own dreams and magnify that through their own unique talents to kind of blend and forge a new path forward.
I'm studying to be a teacher, a music teacher, so that is definitely something I want to share with our community and our youth moving forward. A lot of that is exposing them to that music. Having that played out loud in the classroom, taking opportunities to take them to the symphony and having guest musicians come in to also show what classical music is. It's also part of just teaching music and growing that love between the discipline of learning how to play the instrument, how to understand music and interpret it in their own ideas.
And so, for you people who find yourselves wanting to teach middle school band, at some point you have to make the choice, is your group ready to handle the subject matter of some of these pieces? Because a lot of these folk tales are not based in anything that we would call reality. And so it's like, yeah, a woman was so bad, the husband begged the devil to take her to hell. They went to hell and they couldn't stand her, they sent her back. Like, that is probably not 7th grade appropriate.
As weird a feeling that first gig will be, the rest of them will become more natural and more normal. And I think for me, that's very hopeful. I can kind of see this side of this where I understand why people would want to do this now better than I did before.
Makes sense. And when it comes to, a hopeful future, what kind of future do you hope to have with it playing trumpet?
Like I said, I just want to see how good I can get. For me, that looks like how many people can I teach? I do lessons where I can. I do as much as I can teaching-wise, but also who can I inspire to do more? And that comes through teaching and playing. One of my favorite compliments to get is that I've inspired people either through my playing or just something that I've done. And so I just want to keep doing that, give as much inspiration as I can to as many people as I can.
The main thing though that I found with trumpet is that it's very mental. There's a lot of mental hurdles that you have to go by. The trumpet is a very exposed instrument in the orchestra and the band in any kind of setting, and so you have to really trust yourself and trust the techniques and everything that you practice to make that one note really shine and be full.
I've done a lot of individual practice, but the rehearsals have also covered a lot, so I'm thankful for that. Usually, since I don't own a marimba or a lot of mallet instruments, I usually take up a practice room here and spend either an hour or 2 hours in there, taking 5-minute interval breaks in between. I usually do like 20 minutes of practice on something, take a 5-minute break, and then move on to another thing or stick to the same thing.
My dad's side is from Mexico, so I really like a lot of Latin type music, and I appreciate that there's a lot of that here too. And I also am into Latin jazz. It's kind of, yeah.
And does it mean any more to you to play marimba or just the instruments that you do, considering your Mexican heritage?
For sure, yeah. I don't know, I feel pretty connected when I'm doing that stuff. I want to learn more about the heritage behind all of it. It's really interesting to me.
The biggest thing that they can do is let the nerves override the joy that they have making music. There will be things that happen that probably we would love to have a do-over, but in live performance, I always say,
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression.
for me, working with students is the real exciting part, because you'll see students finally get something, and there's these breakthroughs that happen that only happen when you're able to do repeat performances like this. Students get to see their faculty mentors doing the things that the students hope to do at some point in their career. So being able to have a world-famous saxophonist, Christopher Creviston, perform with our ensemble, with his students backing him up, is something that is a full circle moment for me. The thing that I always think about is the first day of school. So back in September, when the 65 musicians who are part of this group, many of whom did not know each other, many of whom had never played together, many of whom were away from home for the first time and starting their college career, this collection of people won't exist in this kind of scenario again. So it's saying goodbye to one iteration of the ASU Wind Symphony, and the group that starts in September 2026 will be a completely different collection of individuals that have their own challenges, their own successes, and their own journey forward.